Now, Madison, you is messy as hell. You been in a position you being a doctor. Common sense would have told you to check the body to confirm that was Jeffrey. Why would you upset his daddy tears and have his mama going down there causing havoc in the hospital to not to, for that not to be Jeffrey? Now I'm confused. You being a doctor, you have first eyes to see whether to call his parents or not. You just assuming a black male coming from the same address Jeffrey coming from. You ain't have enough common sense while you was upset thinking that was Jeffrey to check the body and confirm this. You wanted David basically to confirm this for you. Common sense then click in your head to say, let me check the body first. Let me make sure for my sake that I'm crying over Jeffrey and not somebody else's life or somebody else's body. Now you sitting up there boo-hooing crying. The daddy sitting up there crying, and to find out it was somebody in the same address at the same house, apartment, whatever the hell that was, and an explosion. That's a black male. Probably not the same age as Jeffrey, but you ain't have enough common sense to check. Madison, he had every right to fire you behind. Like, really? Why would you upset the daddy like that? Now, the mama, I can understand you want to call her a little bit of problems, a little bit of hell. Now, I can understand the mama. Now, why would you want to do that to David for? David been good to you. David been nice to you. David comes to rely on you to helping him in his bandages and his bag. Now, why would you sit there and tell that man that his son is dead and you didn't confirm it with your own eyes? God gave you two ears and two eyes and a mouth for a reason. Why didn't you confirm this? That's all I got to say about this whole situation, Madison, when it come to you. Now, why didn't you confirm this? Like I cannot and I will not with you, Madison. I knew you was messy, but I didn't know you was this messy. Like that's kind of messy for you to be a doctor upset that boy parents thinking that they son dead and to find out he's not dead. Like that is a rookie mistake in your behalf, and I can't believe that you actually had. You know what, Madison? I guess you was upset and distraught too, huh? Because I guess you thought you was going to have another shot at Jeffrey to find out he obsessed with a nutty officer. And so I'm guessing you got blinded by the distraught of him possibly being dead, and you didn't want to confirm that that was Jeffrey. I'm guessing. I guess I give you a pass, Nancy. I guess. But let's go ahead and get to this. Jeffrey not dead. He's still there with Mr. Officer. Veronica confirmed it, asked him what he was doing here. Basically, I guess he didn't had enough. I don't know, he ain't had enough. He ain't done. Cause he was still there even after the gun went off. He was still there. Talking about some he ready to go. He wouldn't go with Veronica, but he ready to go. Oh, so now you ready to go. After he pulled the gun on your head and played Russian roulette with your life, oh now you ready to go. That's the fastest I ever saw you run away from Mr. Officer. It took a gun to your head and a bullet almost hitting you, penetrating your brain for you to finally click. But you didn't click hard enough, apparently, because it still looked like you're going to be messing around with him. And David, for the life of me, you cannot tell your son what he can and can't do with his life. And he was brought up with this type of abuse with you and Veronica. He got it from somewhere. He think that's love. No thanks to you and Veronica, and y'all are abusive, physical and mentally abused, mostly from her, and mostly you getting her abused. Till Jeffrey started getting her abuse recently, so that's all that boy know. You can't blame that boy for wanting to be in an abusive relationship because he learned it from the best, his mama and his daddy. So you kind of can't blame him for being in an abusive relationship, trying to be Captain Save a Hole, trying to save a nut, an officer with a gun, running around here abusing his power. You kind of can't blame him because if you think about it in man form, basically Justin is Veronica, just a man. Veronica is Veronica. Basically, you put Justin in the wig and turn him black and give him Veronica power. That's basically Justin. He getting abused by his mama. Now he getting abused by his lover. So Justin is basically Veronica without the wig. So you can't blame that boy for being in an abusive relationship. Hell, he got it honest from his mama and his daddy. So why you trying to convince him not to go back with that nut? That man ain't gonna listen to you. That man is on a mission, a dummy mission, I might add, trying to save somebody that don't want to be saved. And don't matter what you say, it always gonna fall back to the you took my mama back. Why should I listen to anything you got to say? You see what my mama did to me. You see how my mama treat me. Now, why the hell would you go back to her? You trying to got a plan in your head to get Veronica back. He don't know the plan, but you seem very hypocritical, David, trying to tell your son not to be in this abusive relationship he in, and you back in your abusive relationship. How do that look, David? How did that sound? You trying to tell your son don't and do, and you right here with a devil. You got your Justin, he got his Veronica. He got his Justin Veronica. Basically, he got Justin and Veronica in one person. You back with Veronica to try to get your little revenge for her blowing you up and killing Erica. So he don't know this plan. He don't know what you doing, and frankly, he don't want to know what the hell you doing. Now, Mr. Officer, me and you don't get along. I don't like you or whatever. Great job for knocking a living dog hell out of Veronica. She done did that girl too much. She done did that sis too much. She done did the rainbows and everything else when it came to her little homophobic rants. Good job for knocking the fire out of her behind. Jeffrey, I don't know why you defended your mom and wanted to jump on Justin. It was basically two against one and could nail one of y'all hinder him. He had Veronica hemmed up on the car and Jeffrey was on his back in the back trying to get him off his mama. Like, that was a good little fight, though. I enjoyed the hell out of that. Like, Jeffrey, you should have just went ahead and let that happen. I would have just sat back there and laughed at her trying to beat a man up. Like that, I'm sorry, it wasn't funny, but it was funny in my eyes. You've been trying, Mr. Officer, for how long now? It was only a matter of time before he snapped on you. That man already done told you he tired of you. You don't realize, or I think you know or don't know, that he the reason your behind almost burnt up in that car when that car flipped upside down. I don't think you know, or you might know, you just haven't got to that point yet to get your revenge back for him flipping you in that car. But other than that, I enjoyed the living hell out of that. Somebody else got a bite of your apple, meaning knocking the fire out of you. You deserve that and more. You been coming for that man ever since he been around your son. Even though he not a great man and he not a good guy, that man deserve respect. Whether he gay, straight, orange, purple, green, or yellow. And that girl and all them homophobic slurs you be going around, it was only a matter of time before your backhand meet your face. And Veronica, I done told you how many times to pick a victim. Please pick a card, any card. You can only use one card, and this one card only. You can't be a bad bitch on one thing, be all the devil in the next one. go around causing destruction, messing up people's lives, destroying people's lives, and then time somebody put their hands on you, you are a victim running down there to the police station, talking about having him arrested, showing where you got a court order against him, where he ain't supposed to be around you and all this and all that. Like Veronica, pick a card, any card, baby. Just pick one. I ain't say grab all the cards out of the deck and play as many victims as you want to. Just pick one card, Veronica. Just one card. That's all I ask from you. You gonna be a bad bitch or you gonna be a victim when somebody when somebody get their hands on you. You can't pick all the cards now and play every victim card you wanna play just cause you got a free card in your hand. Either you gonna be that bad bitch when you get slapped, or other you gonna play victim when somebody finally get their hands on you, or you gonna be the bad devil that everybody love to hate all the way through. You ain't gonna be slapping then sitting there and go running to the police officer later, and then your dummy behind up there in the police station after you then, well, you're gonna get him arrested. Now, what prompts your big grown behind? Do you know who I am behind? In the police station on the phone, talking about some, hello, I need y'all to get the guys. I need you to get arrested. I need you to do this. Yeah, I want you to rape and all this and all that to him. Yeah, I need you to do this. It's $5,000. Y'all split it in half. Whatever you got to do, just get the job done. Like, I am sick of you and your victim self. Like, Veronica, pick one, anyone. I'm literally begging you to pick a victim. I mean, just pick one and stick to it, at least for my satisfaction. That's all I ask for you, is to pick a card, any card. Seem like you like to pick cards and play with cards too much for my satisfaction. Like, one minute you this bad girl, the next minute you blowing people up, making people get on fire, you getting people shot up, you ruining people's lives, destroying anybody that comes near you or around you or treat you bad. Then the next minute somebody put their hands on you or backhand slap you. Oh, I can't believe you slapped me. Oh my gosh, you hit me. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. Like, what do you expect? You ought to be expecting a handprint cross your face at any time. And many people in lives you didn't mess with, I don't know why you be so surprised and shocked when somebody finally get their hands on you and be trying to rip you in half. Like, I am sick of you, Veronica, you and your victim self. Like, we need you to pick one and pick one fast and stick with it. Cause I am sick of you and your many victims. Cause you is too much. Um, who we to next? Oh yeah, Madison got fired and all that. Good for you. The police station. Gay for paying Wyatt. Lord Jesus have mercy. So after he done showboating, he decides to finally go take that car back to the criers. Wyatt still waiting on his drugs. Wyatt don't got the money, but he got the supply. He had to offer out one of his mama watches just to get the hit. And gave for pay while you playing around, talking about some, shall I knock on the door? Shall I not knock on the door? I want to knock on the door, walking up in the people's houses. You going to do that one. Like I said, you going to get yours next episode when you running for Mr. Attorney General. That's about that's about it I got for you today. And I ain't talking about Catherine and Jim beating on their chests. And Wyatt, you ought to be lucky to have your head. Whether it's this small, or this big. You ought to be lucky you finna put something up your nose to make you high and possibly make you sleepy or whatever you do when you on coke. You ought to be happy he delivered the supplies to you after he got done showboating in somebody else's car, something that he could never afford a day in his life. But you ought to be thankful and grateful that he actually brought it to you, even though it did take him a whole night and a half a day to bring it to you. Jim and Catherine, basically, Jim called Lloyd, the man at the bank, and he wanted to get the money that Mitch told him to get. So basically, he's trying to get the money. Lloyd told him, "I'm under strict orders. Catherine told me don't touch no money, don't play with no money, don't move no money around, don't arrange no money around unless she give me the go around." He only got $3,000 in his bank, and he need the money for Mitch. So basically, after he didn't hung up and Lloyd basically gave him the runaround, he finally sit down with Catherine and tell her that Wyatt in trouble. We need this money for we can get a Mitch. Basically, we go around the whores, hookers, the man don't want you. Eventually, she decided after playing around with the situation and playing with him with it, talking about some that's a your problem, that's not none of my problem. And after he told him how serious the situation was with the money, she decided to go ahead and let him transfer the money on over for he can get the money. And Wyatt won't have a hit out on him. So to this money, we the Hannah and what's his name? Benny. We the Hannah and Benny. Benny finally signs the money over. Thank the Lord. She ain't have to do too much arguing. She told him to sign the papers. He was willing to sign the papers. Funny thing about that money and that 8 grand or $8 million. Funny thing about that money. Didn't I tell y'all that that money wasn't gonna reach the criers? Didn't I tell you they wasn't gonna be able to pull no money out their account? Didn't I tell y'all that that money, the feds already alerted about that money? So somebody either got that money or the feds got that money and overdrawn her account to 4 million, 4,000. I think it was the 4,000. 4,000. So now, not only do you not got that money, now you overdrawn. Good luck. Well, Catherine to help you out. Like Catherine owe you money anyways, and you always Catherine little friend anyway. So she'll find a way to get you out that problem. And why you Benny? You still in danger, girl. You better find a way to get out of danger. That money ain't there. She don't get to keep the interest. Her 20,000 in interest. Benny, you still in trouble. You better find a way to take care of that. Go sell your behind or something, cause you in trouble. I told y'all that money wasn't gonna slide over easily. Like that's a lot of money in one banking account, a joint banking account. I should have known. Either the feds got that money, Candace found a way to get that money back. Either Jim sneaky behind got that money. Somebody got that money, and more than likely, I'm pretty sure Candace probably got that money. Where what Mr. President-elect. And speaking of Mr. President-elect, Mr. Attorney General and Gayfer Payne and Gayfer Payne, President-elect, Attorney General, Gayfer Payne, Rocky, and I forgot the man they blackmailed, an attorney general man blackmailed, and I forgot his name. So yeah, anyways, Game for pay. That money might sound good. That little drink you talking about, you know that's the special drink when you want a hooker. Don't be surprised to shock that Mr. Attorney General knows the right thing to say to get that money. I mean to get what he want, meaning he want a girl, but this fool want a threesome. He basically want you and Rocky and a girl, and he talking about some. You look like a tall drink of water. Gave a pay. You gonna enjoy that money. You keep right on thinking you gonna enjoy some money. You ain't getting no more free rides, buddy. The only ride you getting is to jail or possibly prison. You and Candace. And Mr. President-elect, I didn't told you to leave Candace alone. See, you hard-headed. You got her up there in your wife's house, up there in your house with your wife art paintings and all of that. and people are looking for Candace, meaning the attorney general, Mr. Man at the bar already then told on everybody. That's basically a setup with that drink. Mr. Gayfer don't realize it, and Rocky all inside it. Mr. Distraught over here that spilled his guts didn't have enough common sense to tell y'all that anybody come asking for the special to get a girl or a hooker or escort or a man, don't do it. Don't do it. It's a trap. It's a setup. You better run the other direction. You better ask them. You don't know what the hell you talking about. You better do something. It's a setup. And you and the preview for the next episode, Gay for Pay running for his life with Mr. Attorney General chasing behind him. I cannot wait for that. I'll wait for somebody to knock you on your behind, Mr. Gay for Pay, because I never liked you anyways, and this will kind of be a way to this would kind of be my clap where Mr. Attorney General gonna do the epic clap back for you. Says I don't like clapping back at you, and since I don't like telling you all too much, Mr. Attorney General gonna take care of you. And Mr. Attorney General Balls, why you want to talk to Wire about his troubles with Candace and what Candace then did to him or whatnot. Talking to Jim ain't gonna get you nowhere. So you want to play with that angle, talking about talking to Jim, and Jim then, well, Candace then robbed Jim of money twice, and he seemed like the perfect person to talk to, meaning that we can talk to him and see can we get some more dirt, get some more information about Candace and his sex ring, not knowing that that Cryer is married to Catherine, and he ain't gonna speak, and he don't not quite fond of talking to people anyway. So good luck with that, Mr. Attorney General Balls. Jim ain't fit to talk to you. You keep right on thinking he fit to talk to you. That man ain't fit to talk to you. You sit right there and wait for that one. I'ma sit there and watch Jim play with you and have fun with you. You think he give a darn that you an attorney general, or you on the upper ups? Jim ain't nice to nobody. He barely nice to Catherine. You thinking you gonna get somewhere talking to Jim? Good luck with that one, and you have fun with that one. Is that about it? I think that's about it. With Candace, Charles, Gay for Pay, um, Wyatt, Jim, and finding out he got $3,000. Gay for Pay, Veronica. Yeah, that's about it, y'all. I did that quick. Anyways, though, y'all, that was the episode. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'll see y'all later. Enjoy the rest of y'all night. Bye.